Are you craving a local neighborhood family sports bar and grill in the heart of Tempe? Then look no further than 5-Star Dive Bar and Grill, located at 1807 East Baseline Road, number 101, on the corner of McClintock and Baseline on the southeast corner. At 5-Star, we have everything you're looking for in a neighborhood bar and grill, including signature burgers and sandwiches to dive bar appetizers, hot dogs, and more. With 3 pool tables, 2 dartboards, and several arcade games, we have everything for foodies and gamers too. But most of all, we have 48 TVs and not a bad seat in the house or patio, so you will never miss a moment of your favorite team or fighters. So come check us out today and have your new neighborhood bar and grill tomorrow. Come see yourself today at 5-Star Dive Bar and Grill.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to our 5th episode of the King of the Gang podcast. I'm your host, AC. As always, we got Chuck producing. Shout out to 5-Star Dive Bar and Grill, the place that puts us up, the place that hosts us.
Yeah, man, 5-Star Dive Bar and Grill. I mean, I want to come out here for one of these UFC fights. They got a big one tonight with Paulo Costa and Marvin Vettori. So, you know, shout out to them for having us have the podcast here. But other than that, we do have an announcement with King of the Game. We're partnering with KOTG Sports Foundation to throw the first Arizona High School All-Star Game starting in spring 2022. More information will be coming, but make sure you guys follow us at KOTG Media for more information, and also follow the page for the High School All-Star Game at AZDS Classic. So AZDS Classic on Instagram and on Twitter. We're excited to have, you know, the best of the state, you know, get one more game to highlight their talent. So appreciate that. But, man, who do we have in the building? Enough of that. Who do we have in the building, AC?
Hey, we want to welcome our guest, Red Mountain wide receiver, 4-star, soon-to-be 5-star receiver, Jakobi Lane. What's going on with you, bro?
Good to be here. Enjoying the time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, Jakobi, we go way back, man. It's funny. I actually never even talked to him about how I met him, and I didn't even know who he was at the time. So, you know, when I first started in 2015, I was at ASU. Season had just finished. I was talking to Chase Lucas at the ASU practice, or one of the 7-on-7s, and some kid came up to me and was like, "Hey, how do you know him?" And I said, "Oh, you know, that's my guy." He said, "Oh, that's my brother." I said, "Oh, damn."
Yeah, facts. What's up?
I used to be one feisty little kid. I remember that. I used to be always on Chase's hip. So I think anybody that I used to talk to him, I used to always question him. So I used to do that to like recruiters and stuff that would recruit him. I used to just walk and be like, "Who are you?" So I think that's always been me. But
so how was like Chase like impacted your life, or just maybe just your football career?
Playing that big brother role, Chase is just like another role model that you can always look to, like for a helping shoulder or like a friendly conversation. It doesn't have to be about like sports or like football. It can be about like just school or like dealing with some hard time. Like he's just a genuine dude. And with football, he's the DB, so like I get like a bunch of pointers from him on routes and like how to get leverage on routes, and it's just like anything you could ask for from like a mentor or like another NFL guy. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, Chase, big time. Shout out Chase. You know, if Jakobi could give us a little plug to get Chase on the podcast, that'd be solid too. Yeah, shout out Chandler.
Yeah, talk to me about the outlook. Talk to me about how the season's going so far. What are you guys looking to accomplish? What are the final goals? Are you guys thinking, say, championship? You guys trying to compete in the Open, or are you like, hey, we don't know yet. Right. We don't know if we have the talent yet.
Right. I think we're always looking optimistic and like looking for an opportunity to never shy away from competition and never shy away from any team. So I think the goal is to get in the Open and go as far as we can in the Open, and we aren't looking to like go the easy way. And not saying 6A is the easy way, but we're looking to win out and put us in the best spot for the Open division. So I think we have the tools to do it. I think if everybody works in a symphony, it'll work perfect, because not one position can just go super well and just be in a groove and the line be just not blocking, because that just doesn't work like that. So I think if everything plays out and we do our thing like we have been doing, and complete passes in the red zone, and just more so stick to what we can do and not try and go out of the ordinary.
Hold on. Let me.
I was about to say,
call him out real quick. So completing passes in the red zone.
So
where's the issue there?
So
I
you
want to know.
basically want them to throw you a jump ball.
You want the ball, yeah.
every
Sounds
time.
like-
Yeah, I'm just kidding, but but
Complete passes in the red zone.
for some reason, these like first couple of games, we really struggled in like the beginning of the game in the red zone, and we just couldn't like seem to catch a break. So I think like we do some situational stuff in practice to prepare for that, and I think we have succeeded more in that because we do throw me the ball a lot more in the red zone now.
So you're 6-1. Liberty was a tough loss. You were just talking to us about it. What would you say is your biggest win?
Our biggest win, I don't know. I don't see any win better than any others, but we did beat our rivals Mountain View pretty bad. I got to score twice against them, so that felt really good to
I love it.
throw down always. But it's always fun to beat in your friends. Jackson Bowers is over there. He's a good dude, so I've been friends with him ever since I was little. So competition is just the best thing ever. I wish we played more of my friends, but sadly we don't have that type of schedule. So
Yeah,
Facts.
we'll have to run the clip because I had a guy
roll
over
the
there.
clip. Facts. Roll that.
I posted
roll
it too.
Yes,
Yeah, they was throwing it to him. They was throwing it to
that.
him.
Yeah, I
so.
love it.
I was talking about crap that game too. I was heated that game. That's one thing.
Speaking of, so you a talker?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, that means he talk a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, if someone says nah, then it's like maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Right. Sometimes, yeah, I talk. 7-on-7, I don't. But tackle.
Why? What's the difference?
It's more easier to talk with your helmet on than because you can see when you're talking, and when you have your helmet on, you can try to just stand there and sit still, and nobody can see your mouth moving.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be
so you'd
slick with it, but-
you'd rather talk behind your helmet than talk right at somebody
Oh yeah.
because you feel like it's less disrespectful.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always had that kind of respect for the game, that kind of always keep the peace in the game. and
Right.
just Talk with my talk with my play.
With your play, absolutely.
Because
Totally
it's
understand.
always. I haven't always been the best athlete, but I've always had the most fun at playing. So it's just I wouldn't trade this game for the world.
Do you feel like your IQ makes up for it?
Oh, for some reason, when I was little, my mom is the biggest football junkie I know. I'm better than any dad.
Wow.
I feel like my mom is just
loves
as
football.
up there.
Wow.
She's on the sidelines talking to him. Did you get that clip? Can you send me that?
Did you give me that?
She's talking. She sends me clips after the game. Did you drop this or you ran a bad
Wow.
route? She's my personal trainer for sure.
That's dope.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to
Shout
moms.
out to
for
Miss
sure.
Megan, and she does cleats. She customizes cleats.
Hey, if
She
you need
customizes
cleats,
so
you know
hit
where to
her
go.
up.
That's a fact.
What's the IG handle?
Lane EEB8, but she doesn't take any from that. You gotta text me. You gotta text
Hit
me.
up Jakobi.
See, I put Jakobi on the spot.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Okay, good that you know that. So as far as spectacular receiver, I think Jakobi is probably the best when it comes to spectacular catches. I mean, one-handed catch. He's been doing that before high school. So
Right.
what shifted you to receiver? Because I know you were playing DB as well,
Right.
right? So why receiver?
I think there's always been that sort of drive when you catch the ball and you just I don't know. When you catch the ball and you're you have it in your hands and you're just running, there's just no better feeling for me. And when you play DB, it's just I feel like the having to wait and not knowing what the offense is doing, and I feel like when you know what you're doing and you see the DB and you're just staring at him and you're running your route, there's just that feeling of dominance and
DB is kind of reactionary.
Right.
Defense positions are you're just waiting to do to react to what the offense does. But
Exactly.
the offense, you got all the power.
right.
Right.
But Jakobi was a good center fielder. Safety, if you throw it up.
Oh.
you know,
Yeah,
he's-
you're the tallest one on the field.
Yeah,
are
it
you
was-
usually the tallest one on the field?
Most of the time when I play with turf, me and Kyler were the tallest, but
Who's taller?
Yeah.
Let's settle
How
this.
tall are you?
Who's taller?
I'm 6'5". Kyler's
6'4.5". Last time we came on the pod, I'm pretty sure
I'm
you said
6'5".
he said you're 6'4.5".
so I'm 6'5", so I'm taller.
Legit 6'5" with shoes
I'm
on?
taller.
Shoes
Yeah.
off?
Shoes off.
6'5"?
At the doctor's.
Oh, yeah.
Shoes off.
I think you might have him.
Okay, there we go.
it says it on my
Dunk
license.
competition.
Facts or
Yeah, we-
jump ball competition.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, look on my license, 6'5".
Hey, my license says 6 foot, but I ain't.
My license says 6'2".
I'm too tall.
Soaking wet. 6'2", soaking wet.
No, that's crazy. 6'5", damn man.
Yeah, so you probably couldn't play DB anymore. You just kept growing. You were like, The
I
coaches
just-
were like, yeah, we can't have you out there.
It just didn't look good backpedaling. I just look like I'm walking backwards. Everybody just always says I look lazy and I'm like not running, but like I promise, like I'm getting out. Like I'm deep in my backpedal and they just think I'm not. It is what it is though. I'll lock anyone up.
So
There
you
we
feel
go.
like, do you feel like you have to like I see someone like, speaking of Kyler, like Kyler's little brother, like if Kyler's little brother doesn't turn out to be tall,
Routes.
his route running is going to be insane. So how do you
Bro.
feel like you balance the fact that you're much taller than everybody, so
First
you're
of all-
going to get that jump ball?
First of all, Braylon Casper is
Shout out
going
Braylon.
to be a demon. I cannot stress that enough. That
That's
kid,
facts.
I do.
I actually had a chance to watch him in
That boy's
game.
getting his routes broken down by NFL
I
players.
promise you, that kid is going to be insane by
a
like
fact.
in like 2 years.
That's a fact.
I'm
Yeah.
calling his first offer in like a year probably.
Yeah, probably sooner than that. I mean, I had a chance to check
It's
him out.
insane.
I was filming for another team, and then I realized, man, that's Gilbert right there.
Yeah.
You know, his dad's walking the sideline. You know, Kyler come on the sideline.
His
I'm
dad's
like,
really easy to notice, too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Got the tats.
Swole.
The whole
Yes.
tats,
Kev
swole as
dog.
ever.
That boy Kev dog.
Shout out Kevin.
Kev dog. Every time I'm over at their house, he's always
Lifting the weight.
working out. He's more than anyone I know. I'm being serious. He just can't get enough. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Facts.
But that's a really good family. Shout out Lisa. Shout out Kevin. They're really good people. I enjoy hanging out with Kyler and all them every time I get the chance. So.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Casper family. So
For sure.
I'm trying to look up Jakobi Lane's stats. What's the stats looking like? You a receiver, so I know you keep track.
10
Come on.
touchdowns,
Okay, there we go.
33 receptions, and
So out of every 3 times you're catching the ball, you're scoring a
That's
touchdown.
a tutty.
That's a great
Need it.
percentage.
I need it. Dude, my quarterback is insane. I don't think anybody realizes that, but
Give him a shout out right here
Yeah,
on the
but
podcast.
Shout out Carter Crispin. He's I think he's doing his thing and silently waiting and silently killing everybody we play. So I think the more and more opportunities we get to throw the ball and do our thing, it's just the more things can go right. Because I think once you reach that point of like realizing where you stand with yourself and like realizing where you stand as a team, there's no reason like you should be stopped by anyone. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're at that point and we're just succeeding, and it just feels so good to be a Red Mountain guy. So
That's
Yeah,
dope.
for sure. So going back to
Speaking
the
of
open.
Carter,
Oh, okay.
Oh, he FaceTiming on the pod.
Okay, we got our first FaceTime
Our
on the
first-
pod.
Our
What's
first pod
happening?
FaceTime.
say what's up to the podcast.
Tell him we gave him a shout out, man.
Shout out
we
King
were,
of the
we were
Game.
literally just talking about you. Say shout out King of the Game.
Shout out King of the Game.
There we go.
Yes,
There we
sir.
go. That's how we do it on King of the
Right.
Game podcast.
Right.
man.
All right, I'll call you in a little.
Alright, catch you.
Catch you.
Boy was trying to call about them route. You trying
Hey,
to
man.
call about that chemistry.
He heard it, man.
For
So,
real.
hey, on King of the Game podcast, anything can happen, man. So,
Right.
but going back to the open, I asked Kyler this as well. Do you think that Red Mountain stands like a legitimate chance against the Chandlers, the Hamiltons, and those other teams?
I mean, if you ask anybody else, of course they're gonna be like, no, like this is absurd. Like they don't belong. But like anything, I wouldn't say. Like, I'm not saying anything can happen. Like we're like a super underdog, but like we have guys that can go. Like it's not like we have like some scrub sitting on the bench. We have depth. We have a little bit of twos. Our line is good. We pound the football on the run game. I think we stand any chance against like the Queen Creek.
What's the strongest part of the team?
Our strongest part of the team is our receivers.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Our
Okay.
receivers.
I knew he was gonna say
Our
that.
receivers.
What's the
Lennox,
second strongest part? Running game, defense?
Our defense.
Okay.
Our linebackers. We have 2 all-state linebackers that are just dogs. All right, I can't. I think we have some of the best linebackers in the state for sure that don't get enough attention, and I wish they got more attention. But sadly, I'm not their recruiting guy. I can't send their film to every coach, but
Yeah.
I try to, and I will continue to like put their names out there. And shout out Parker and Skyler and Tanner DeMassa. Those are my guys, and I think when you watch a linebacker and they're just not thinking about like getting hurt and they're just throwing
Flying
their
everywhere.
body.
Yeah. yeah.
Those
Like,
are the
it's
good
just-
ones.
Those are the best ones.
It's just exciting to watch them play because there's that sort of like love for the game that like they don't care. It's just
Gets the
just
team revved
passion,
up.
right,
Yeah.
right. And I think that's our other strong point in our team is our defensive leaders and our defensive captains. So that's
Okay.
but going back to like playing Chandler. Like I would love to play Chandler. Like by all means,
So that's the team that you want the most?
I would love to be the 8th seed and play Chandler.
Is that the team that you would, if you had to pick any game, who would it be?
If I had to pick any game,
Yeah, any team.
we play Williamsfield, so I wanted that game. I really wanted to play Chaparral, but we don't play Chaparral. I wanted to play.
So when do you guys play
Saguaro.
Williamsville?
Huh?
When do you guys play Williamsville?
Not this upcoming week, but the next.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Okay.
at that.
There
Oh
we
my!
go.
A lot of
Wait, is
people
that the
are
last
gonna
week
be
of the season?
No,
Okay, good. As long as it's not Hamilton Chandler.
that's gonna be a good game.
'Cause, like,
Even though if it is Hamilton Chandler, somebody will be in
Of course.
representation over there.
Yeah,
If
it'll
it's
be
me, yeah, it'll probably be
Yeah.
me over there.
I'm excited. Hopefully, I'll get to play some DB against Kyler. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to get my coaches to let me play, but we'll see how that
that would
goes.
they would never let.
Hey,
You're
you
gonna say,
never
Coach,
know.
I'll be in. They're gonna. I mean, yeah,
In the red zone-
you'd be the only one that. Yeah, you'd be the only one that would be able to
Yeah.
stop that jump ball because he's
I
pretty.
think
jump ball's pretty
that's
unstoppable.
one of the things that I like about our coaches. Like, they're not coaches that are like.
really rigid.
Yeah, they're not they know how to, like, they're people's coaches, and they're not so much people's coaches, but they know how to run, like what to do in a certain situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
for
how
sure.
to act with the
Right,
players. They're
right.
not just telling the players what to do and you have no say so.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't have a 5'6" corner against Kyler in the red
I'm
zone.
saying.
Cannot
So throw
ever.
your boy Jack in
They
You
there.
have
love
to have
to do
that
that,
type of mutual respect for.
Yeah,
at
no,
least
you have to have
guys
some.
like Kyler that are just
Who's the better jump ball catcher?
me. I'm gonna say me and everything, of course, but I think Kyler is deceitful when because he's really good at using his body. Like in those battle tournaments, he's like leaning up against dudes, and like I asked him, I'm like, do you do that on purpose? And he's like, yeah, I do, and I'm like, you're gonna have to teach me that.
Yeah,
and then,
facts.
Yeah.
And then so he did, and I'd use that on against Mountain View. I just was blocking him out because, dude, those guys cannot. Their press coverage was just absolutely a joke. So it was just boxing out. So I think that's one of the great things about having a friend that's like the same build as you, because you can
Yeah, right.
you can look for him, and like I need a question, he has a question for me. It's just we feed off each other, and there's no better feeling than that. So
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy, man. You got your box out badge, right?
right,
Yeah,
right.
box out.
Yeah, earning my badge. Trying
Yeah.
to get that on Hall of Fame soon.
Hall of Fame box out.
When I do go against Kyler, then it'll be on Hall of Fame.
But yeah, I would love to. If they actually did play you at corner, that would be like
Yeah.
sports center worthy.
Well,
Like especially if they threw
Yeah.
a fade in the back of the end zone. Like yeah, I'm there for that. That would make the whole
That's
game.
gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that's crazy. So one thing that always gets brought up, and I need your opinion on it because you have experience in this field. People always say you can't get offers from sevens. So you tell the people what you think about that.
So that with the whole you can't get offers from 7-on-7, I think that's a joke, because my sophomore year I didn't play varsity at all. Like I rode the bench and I watched Kyler play. I snapped last year. I was the snapper last year on
That's crazy.
kickoff. And I long snapped last year.
Hey, my dad always told me that was the best position in football
yeah,
to be a
for
long snapper. No
When
injuries, longest career.
When we played Williamsfield, I was like at halftime, I was like on the bridge of quitting, and I was just like, I can't.
Damn,
I
that sounds
was-
rough.
That last year was pretty rough, but I think last year showed me like
You didn't
I
play
just-
last year?
I didn't. I had like one touchdown against Castile, and then
That's so
in the last game, and we lost against Castile in the playoffs.
because I went to some of the game, like one of your freshman games, and I was talking to one of the varsity coaches. Oh yeah, we about to have Jakobi up there.
Yeah, he
playing
about to be.
receiver.
A
Oh yeah, he
beast.
about to be that
It was
dude.
just-
I'm like, oh, I already know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, thanks.
That's
was
why I'm
like-
here.
Yeah, thanks.
With the side of me not playing, it was just I was looking for an outlet. I needed a way to get recruited, and Tucson Turf asked me if I wanted to play in a couple 7-on-7 tournaments, and I was like, of course. And I'd say how I played in those two tournaments in the battle tournaments. I'd say ASU really liked that from that film, and I'd say that's why I got that offer, and it was from 7-on-7. So I think anybody can get offers from 7-on-7, like, and it's not like my position is like a blocking role, and like I need to have a bunch of blocking film, but I am the best downfield blocker in the class of 2023. I don't think anybody realizes that. I'm
we
the
go.
best downfield blocker in the class of 2023.
Let them know.
Yeah, talk
Simply
that
like
talk.
my blocking film, like that. I think like my freshman blocking film, like because we had a good running back my freshman year, so like I blocked my ass.
So you
off
like
my-
blocking?
I
'Cause a
enjoy
lot of
blocking.
receivers
I
don't like blocking.
I like pancakes. I had like 4 pancakes against Liberty. I
let
just
'em
I
know.
love to get in, like make it fun. Like just there's always something that gets you excited more than what you're supposed to do. So like I found that in blocking, and it was just some coaches like it a lot. So I
Most
think
coaches like
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you could block, that's already a good
Yeah,
thing.
facts.
But yeah, no, that's great that you got offered from 7. Again,
Right.
there's people out there that don't think that's possible, but obviously it is possible.
Right.
You know.
yeah. And shout out all my Tucson Turf guys too.
Yeah, shout out to the Turf guys. Although we're probably gonna get a lot of hate because most of the guys we had on here were from Turf.
We have had a lot of turf guys.
So the
guys
next
had-
one,
We're having more guests though.
yeah, we promise the next one won't be from Turf. No offense to Turf, but
We can guarantee the next
Taking
guest will not
over.
be from turf.
Taking over. Turf is taking over.
yeah, man.
I mean, but y'all spread out the love.
They
It's not
did.
like you was all from the same
Right.
school and nothing.
because
like
Jakobi didn't start with Turf,
I did not.
but ended up with Turf.
Red Rum was
that. He said we can.
Red Rum was fun. I love Dennis. I love Jordan Gow. They just didn't play. Jordan tore his rotator cuff, so they didn't play any tournaments. That's why I didn't play with them.
Oh,
But I'm super glad I got to play with Turf.
Yeah,
that
for
was,
sure.
That was more than a great opportunity.
because that first battle tournament in Phoenix, I know that one of the clips I got with you, that one hander, and
Right.
that one got picked up by
Everyone.
I seen that everywhere.
overtime. all
Overtime,
that
Megan
stuff.
Bree posted that.
Yeah, get
Give
King of the Game some credit,
The only
man.
thing that you remember from that was that overtime Megan we posted your video. Of course.
nah for sure. So as far as offers go, I know you got the ASU offer. What else? And what do you think about ASU? You know, hometown team.
I love ASU there. I love every time I get to go the chance to go there. It's a great environment. It's a great school. The coaches are cool. I appreciate every chance I get. They treat me like family. It's just they enjoy it when my mom comes and hangs out. It's just really. Coach Wade is a great guy. Coach Wade is a cool dude. He used to coach for a youth team that I used to play against all the time, the Saints. So I knew him a little bit before. So it's kind of crazy to see how it all plays out and like what a small world it is and like how like close everybody stays. And I think that's a school I hold dear, and hopefully it may be in my future, but you never know.
What school? Which, if you could get any offer from which?
What's that
from any
dream school?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Everybody wants the Alabama offer, but
If you got
dream
the Alabama
school,
offer, you would take it.
I wouldn't. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I want to say I want to go to the Pac-12, but I don't know. There's some SEC schools that I would love to go to. I would love to
LSU.
go to some SEC schools, but dream offer UT.
Okay. UT.
I did not see that coming. Why?
Steve Sarkisian.
I don't know. I just I've always loved orange.
It's like a weird color orange though. What is their orange called?
Kind of like
Burnt orange.
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
I'd
it's
put it
desert orange.
I
That's
promise
what I call
you.
it.
So I went to Dallas for the Oklahoma-Texas game, and those fans are some of the most loyal fans you'll ever.
Texas fans?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're crazy.
yeah.
But like, they're
Oh,
not
did
crazy,
we were
crazy.
just talking about that? Where top 2 campuses is Texas and somewhere else? Ohio State?
As far as like fan base,
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that. Maybe
Ohio
not.
State. Yeah, Ohio State is big. Texas A&M is pretty big.
It's always the schools that don't have like a NFL team or like a
Yeah.
major sports team that have like the craziest college-based fan. Like
Yeah,
when we
that's
went
facts.
to BYU,
Yeah.
dude, that was insane.
What
Like,
you think about them?
I liked BYU. I liked it a lot. Their coaches were cool. Sadly they lost, so I didn't get the full experience of like the visit. So we didn't get to go in the locker room. Excuse me, but I was a
They
good
shut you up
experience.
because they lost. They're like,
Yeah.
no, we can't.
Yeah.
That does happen. Like,
It
if
was-
a team's losing, they won't let me come in the locker room and film. I'll be like, what is
But it's
that?
like-
Just happens. That's part of the game.
Yeah, and it was like a different like.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like, no,
dumbfounded.
we can't have the recruits in here. We
No, but hold
lost.
on. They invite the recruits to
Yeah.
the game and lose. That's embarrassing.
Right. I was like, and we're from Arizona, so we're in Utah, and we're like, we don't really get the. I talked to Coach Fessy a little bit, Coach, and I talked to her head coach, but it was like for like 5 minutes, and then I left.
Hey, I gotta ask Keon because Keon went to the Ohio State game versus Oregon.
Oh yeah.
When they lost.
When they lost.
Embarrassing.
That's embarrassing
That's
when you bring in
embarrassing.
like your big.
And it was probably
recruits.
hella awkward for
we
Ohio
were in
State.
the turf group chat talking about that one.
Like,
We were like, you're there for no reason.
Nah.
But yeah, But BYU was a great experience.
But I will say, for UT, let's see if we could pull some strings with Sarkisian. You know,
That'd be
Bijan's over there. You know, maybe I'll post a clip of Jakobi and tag Bijan, see if he,
And see if he can
repost
get some
it.
recruiting power over there.
For real. You guys probably have more recruiting pool than you think. Social media is crazy. with the
Social
whole
media is
recruiting.
cool. It's
Clips going viral left and right. It's just crazy.
yeah, people are surprised about it. As far as like how well social media could do for people.
For people.
It's
in their
weird.
careers, yeah.
Like people are still stuck in the hey, you need to send it to the coach. Like no, coaches are out there. Scouts
Yeah, like they're
are
just
out there looking for this stuff.
Yeah. Like,
Right. I think that's one thing that's so underrated is like you can get found by a coach that really wants you, and I think that's why like I've been patient and like not really worried about like so much like going and like sending my film to coaches, but like more so like focusing on like me as man like a player and like doing what's right so I can be in that spot and like
Right.
so I can be looked at and found. So like when the coach looks at the video, it's everything he wants. And,
Yeah, for sure.
and-
yeah, like nowadays it's not like the players sending the film out to the coaches. Like the coaches are
But
already
you still
heard
gotta
about
market yourself though.
you. Yeah,
Right.
facts.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like if you
Post
have no
your
following
film
and you have no,
Post your
you don't
film
post
and-
your stuff.
and have your friends repost it.
Yeah.
Like
Have your make sure your friends and your family repost. Don't let them
Yeah, nah.
stingy and not post your stuff. Have everyone that you know send it to them. Say, can you please repost this for me? That's important.
Oh, it's big time.
Yeah.
So Tommy Christakos, receiver from Chaparral, I did his highlight tape, and they were sharing it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And the wife of one of the coaches seen it, and he
Showed
got
it.
an offer the next week.
Yep.
You know, San Diego State, solid,
Right.
solid
Yeah,
offer.
solid.
But no, social media is the sharing platform. I think Twitter is probably the easiest because it's
Yes, Twitter's got where all the coaches at.
that
to be honest with
retweet
you. Yep,
is powerful.
it is.
that one click of a button can literally put that on like
Change
40
your
other
life.
pages page or feed and you could just skyrocket and like it's just like I think that's one thing that's like crazy is like when you're unselfish, like things get returned to you and like I've seen stuff come back circle for me and like good or bad karma is real, like and whether you do the right thing or the wrong thing, you're gonna get got. So it's always
Kobe putting in life lessons
Yeah,
on the
that's
King of the
what I'm
Game
saying.
podcast.
There we go,
I love
see?
it. I love it.
it's always gonna be what you put out.
So as far as the rest of the season, what's your goals and as far as like all American games, you know, what you think about those too?
I would love to finish out the season and win out. And
How many touchdowns? 20? 30?
I want like
20?
23. I want
20? Okay. Jordan.
I want 23. We played 6 games. We have like 5 games left. We have a 11 game schedule. We're the only team in Arizona with 11 game schedule. So I think as long as we win
How
out,
did y'all get that?
Yeah, that's
honestly, I have no clue. We don't have a bye week, but
how that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So y'all just
You get more tape.
yeah. I'm about to say y'all got more
Exactly.
games. Y'all got the most run.
Exactly. I think it's instead of a bye week, we have a tune-up game and we have a game that where we can like see where we stand and like I think that game was last night.
All-Star game, you know, you got the All-American game on NBC, usually run by Adidas, and you got the
Right.
Under Armour game. Both of them are cool, man.
Both are
I'm gonna
are
say both of them are
insane.
cool. I'm cool to go to both,
right.
but you know the one with Adidas, that one's fire.
That one is hyped, and I would love to be a part of that. But I'm not. Sadly, I haven't been invited, so I'm gonna keep working. I'm not.
Keep working. Hey, Eric Richards, invite this man. Come on, man.
I got the chance when we went to BYU. I got to meet Vi Sakahama. They're in the committee for the Polynesian All-American Bowl, and he's just a legend. Vi. So I watched a video of him boxing. I forgot what the guy's name is, but I think it was like Joey something, and he was like the first Polynesian NFL player, and then like 6 years later just fought somebody in like a boxing match and like absolutely knocked the dude out. And it was crazy because he's like a legend and like he's like an old man now, or not necessarily like an old man, but he's old and like it's just crazy to like listen and like hear people's stories of like how stuff once was and like how crazy it
How it's
is because
changed.
times have changed crazily and it's just
Yeah, for sure, for
it's
sure.
just crazy.
Here's another question for you: when you do commit to a school, actually, Number one, what do you look for in a school? And number two, how much does a jersey number matter to you?
I've been changing numbers for. I wore 12 my freshman year, and then I wore 85 because. Don't even get me started on my sophomore year, but I wore 85, and then I wore 86 on varsity, and then now I'm wearing number 5. So I think I'm gonna stick with 5 for as long as possible. So I'd like 5 in college, but I don't think it has like any sort of significance behind it. I don't think it would play that much of a role. I don't know if they gave me.
You don't think numbers play a role?
I don't think
For
my
you?
number makes me play better at all.
Oh, for you specifically, yeah.
Oh, for youth?
No, I'm saying for you.
Oh,
you don't
for
care about
me.
the number that you're wearing on your back at all.
No.
Okay.
Okay, hey,
For
that's
sure.
respect.
My mom
to
does.
this.
Because some people do.
My
I'm
mom
like
cares.
superstitious
My
about
mom
what
wants me to
number
wear
she
12.
want? 12. Okay,
Yeah.
Why
But,
12?
that's a quarterback
well,
number.
It
Chase's
is a
number
quarterback number.
24, and half of 24 is 12. So
That's how they did that.
So we're number 48.
That's what I was about to say. You don't want to be half. You want to
I
be
can't.
double. Yeah, that's a fact.
if I
Or
wore
36.
48, then I would care about what's on my back. That's the only time. If I had some. When I had 86, I didn't even care, but
Hey, imagine a receiver wearing number
48.
48. What's up?
that is terrible.
That's a linebacker number. That's
Number-
not even a number that anyone's ever had.
Imagine be balled out with that though.
Yeah, no, or like 55 or something tough like that. That would be OD.
Nah, so there was a quarterback at Ole Miss, Shea Patterson. He wore number 20.
Yeah, that's not a quarterback.
Yeah, it didn't look right.
just doesn't-
It didn't look. Yeah, I mean everybody has something for their specific number.
Right.
28. He could be running back, receiver, some
DB.
type of DB, whatever. So yeah, as far as numbers go, it's cool that you don't have a specific one for you. When you're trying to commit to a school, what are you looking for? Coaches? How many times you gonna throw the ball?
I definitely think I'm gonna go to a school where they're throwing the ball as a strength, and I'm definitely gonna look for a place where I don't look to transfer. I think that's one an important thing is creating a home and not a place that like I don't like enjoy being at. Like I don't want to come back to like when I'm done playing. Like I want to be able to like support the school and like donate and want to donate and support.
So
what
you're looking for a place to live, not so
Right,
much
right.
attend school.
Right, like a real home and like a place to start my life and really get down in business and go to work. And I can't go to where it's like too cold or
Austin, Texas.
can't go to where it's too cold. But
Yeah, you can't go to Wisconsin or something like that.
I don't know.
Austin,
But-
Texas is calling his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Texas come knocking. That's
Never
what I'm
know.
hearing.
You never know.
Maybe after this podcast next week,
Hey, if UT wanted to offer me, I would not pick up the phone and talk to them. So.
Hey, so hold on. If UT offers him next week, can King of the Game
Yeah, facts.
podcast
You'll
get
get
credit?
the
we get on
tag.
it?
You'll get the tag.
That's
I
a
promise.
fact.
Okay,
So
man.
we
You'll get the
we
tag.
facilitated that offer right there.
Right.
That's right.
Manifest it on the King of the Game podcast, and it will happen. I promise you.
It will.
Yeah,
Stay
for sure.
optimistic.
Yeah, you got to. I know we're running to 35 minutes. AC, I'm gonna give you the honors.
Oh, I thought we were gonna. We're not. You're not gonna usually say in the spirit of competition.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, we don't have to.
in the
I
spirit
don't
of
need to take
competition.
another L. I've been taking dummy L's on
You
this
know.
show. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every single week I take an L.
We do have a tradition around here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but AC, I know AC wanna. You go ahead and ask him personally.
Yeah. So, how you feel about this? What is it called? Papa shot? How you think your skills are in Papa shot? I've been practicing. Last time I took an L
How's
to
your
Cole,
shot?
or no, last time I took
Damon.
a Cole to Demond, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the way he was acting because he was acting all like not cocky or anything during the whole show, and
Yeah,
then
he
he
did-
beat me and he
yeah,
started
he
talking that, and I was like, oh no.
And he called out Keon.
Yeah, and then he said
After
he
that.
could be, and then because Keon beat me too. So, and then Cole beat me in
pool.
But I was winning in
Darts.
against
Demond.
and then we had to switch games. So he got lucky, but I was killing him in darts. That would have been embarrassing. But I would have had to take his offers. But yeah, so if you think your skills are tough, that we can
I'll
definitely
play any game.
All right, bet.
I'll play any game, literally.
So which one? Because I know pool is one thing. We could do pool. That's fine. But the basketball, there's a high score. We got to keep track of the high score.
Yeah, who
That's
has the high score?
Demond.
Somebody-
I think
He had like 50.
Yeah, Demond did have 50.
Was it
I'll
53?
play basketball.
All right, bet.
Okay. So are you going to beat the 53?
But shoot for it. I don't know. I'm not so much a shooter. We'll see.
I love to hear it. That's looking good for AC.
If I get Duncan, I'll be in that. But
Hey, we gonna make it happen. We appreciate everybody for joining the podcast. But actually, before I close it out, Jakobi, you want to talk about your socials? Yeah.
Instagram can't guard Jack.
There you go.
Twitter can't guard Jack 1. And
Somebody took
it's in
the
the
other one?
name.
Yeah, where did that come? I mean, is that just you just think no one can guard you?
So Michael Thomas, when he had Instagram, that
Can't
was
guard Mike.
Yeah, it was can't guard Mike, and then like nobody had it, and like now if you go on Instagram,
Can't guard everyone.
literally, like
So it's just a receiver thing.
yeah, I think it's a receiver thing. I don't care if anybody else does it. It's not like I trademarked it.
It's like filet, but for football and receivers.
right.
I mess with it.
Right, it's
Yeah,
hard.
The can't guard fam.
Simply.
Yeah, hashtag can't guard fam. I like it.
Mr. Unguardable. Maybe that'll be it sometime.
There you go. Make
Mr.
sure.
Dot unguardable. That'd be tough.
Yeah, make sure you follow him on the AC.
Oh, hey, follow me at BalldogsAC, Adrian_Chandler4.
Sir.
There we go.
Follow the King of the Game Media, KOTG Media.
There we go.
Shout out King of the Game always supporting.
Hey man, we appreciate all the support from all the kids in the valleys. You know, Jakobi been showing love for a long time.
sir.
So, we try to do our best for the athletes in the area. And yeah, for all of you that are listening, make sure you subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Just look for KOT or King of the Game podcast, and then on YouTube, just search up King of the Game. And then subscribe on there, like the videos and all that.
Oh, I got something important to say.
okay,
I gotta
go
say,
ahead.
all the athletes that hit me up on the sideline and say, yo, when am I going to be on the pod? When am I going to be on the pod? DM King of the Game, DM Chuck, DM King of the Game Media, KOTG Media, and say, I want to be on the pod. And then we can set that up. Because I'm sick of answering. I don't know when we can have you on, but we can get you on.
Hold on. I ain't gonna front. I get so many.
Yeah,
when am I going to be on the pod?
I get that
don't
every
know
week.
Who to answer on that? If you want to be on the podcast, we might have to just do it like a poll, and
Yeah.
whoever get the win,
Yeah, each
like the
week,
winning
we'll
poll.
That would
just
be
set it
hard.
up. Yeah, who do y'all want to see on the pod next week? And then we'll just get them.
So we'll just do.
I think. You guys said no turf, more turf guys.
Oh, we can have more turf guys.
I
We have to have a
volunteer
couple in
Trace and
between.
Morgay. Make the trip down from Tucson.
Okay, I was gonna say we can't make it down to.
Yeah, I'm about to
King
say.
of the Game won't be able to make it
We
down.
can't travel.
He'll
Yes.
make the trip.
But yeah, if Jason wants to come down.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Absolutely.
for sure. We just need to spread out Tucson
Yeah,
turf
we
a
just,
little bit.
We
you
gotta have
know?
a couple episodes in between.
Maybe
without
get
turf.
Jackson Bowers on the show or something.
Okay, we could do that too. We wanted to reach out also to Anthony Lucas, so I'll have to reach out to him. But everyone else that wants to be on the podcast, and we're not hating on you.
Yeah,
we're
facts.
going to do a poll to where everybody will have a fair chance to win, like a Twitter poll. You get your family and friends to vote you in, and then we'll do it like that. All right, that's the best way
That's
we
the
can do
best.
it.
Bet.
I mean,
That
that's,
sounds like a good. That sounds like the fairest way to do it.
Yeah, that's
There
facts.
ain't no other way.
Yeah, just let the people vote.
Jakobi won his poll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why you're here.
One his poll.
Wink, wink, but.
All right, bet. So now we're gonna get into this this basketball thing, but we do appreciate all of you for listening to the podcast. For those of you that are listening audio only, you'll have to actually switch over to YouTube to watch the exclusive basketball Papa Shot Jakobi versus AC. We'll see you guys next time. Peace and love.
All right, you know what it is on the King of the Game podcast. The tradition is we always got to play a game, always got to invest some kind of competition into it. So me and Jakobi gonna play some Papa Shot.
Yes, sir.
What you think?
I think I'm going to win. Simply.
There we go. Any predictions?
Are you gonna score more than Damon?
I'm going to shoot and try and get more than what was it, 53?
Yeah.
I'm shooting
Something
more
like
than 53. We'll see.
If somebody get 100 on here, we'll just retire the game.
We'll stop playing.
Might be me. You never know.
There we go.
Better not get 5.
All right, there we go. We're doing classic. It's the only way to do it. Hey, that dollar ain't me. That's from Circle K. So if it's all messed up, yeah, who knows who paid with that? Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh no. It's already bad.
Oh. Hold on, I ain't even count. They're not even counting. It's not counting anything. Hold on one second.
Look, now
My man, this is not counting. He's on 0.
you can recount it on the thing.
Damn, we have to make a check.
No, you don't. You know what we're gonna do? Let's just let him finish this. And we're gonna have to play pool. It's $1 for pool. They got my man's at 0 right now. They got him at 0.
This always happens. Every time I'm about to win a game, we have to do a different game. That's crazy.
There's always, hey, see.
I was starting to get into a groove.
Hey, see.
You're not getting no group. You have 0 points.
He got 0. Hey, Jakobi. Hey, Jakobi, what's up? This thing say 0 on there.
It's not registering. I was draining all of them. It wasn't registering.
I'm gonna say
Roll the clip at the beginning was point.
Hey, I just had to get into a groove. I started making a little bit. Hey, dude, I was gonna be demonized. I was getting in the groove. It was almost bad for him. But
There we go.
the game just doesn't want to see me succeed.
Damn.
What? Damn.
That is definitely not.
I want to see that.
That's impossible.
All right. AC, it's just never your moment, man. It's just like
The games in here does not want me to shine. As soon as they see me win, as soon as they, oh yeah, AC is probably gonna win this game. Let me just malfunction.
all right, AC, you gotta put an end to this. Or Jakobi, don't be the first one to lose on this thing, man. You're gonna be living in infamy. Is it on your side, AC? Okay. Okay. We got a pool shark over here. We got pool.
Hey yo, nah.
Hey, when he broke that, I said we
I was like, nah.
got a pool shark over here.
The whole joint.
I said, damn, AC ain't even gonna hit the ball.
You made that one.
Yes, I'm thinking. So my next one determines it.
No, wait. I thought if you make it in, I thought if you make the other person's ball and it's their turn.
No,
You haven't decided yet.
but no, he's solid.
solid.
But he hit a stripe
I hit a
too.
stripe in, yeah.
You hit a strike there.
So I think he's
Yeah, I get to go.
good.
Oh, I didn't know you were solids, to be honest with you. I thought
Ace.
we were still deciding.
AC is just still hitting it. Go ahead.
This ain't looking good for me, sir.
Jakobi know how to, line everything up, organize it.
I just didn't like the way his form looked at the beginning. It was like, damn, he played before.
Ooh,
Man, I appreciate you.
he making it fair for you.
These are the worst shots. These are terrible. Oh, I'm trying to hit that hella light.
Oh yeah, that's a scratch, man.
Yeah, you can move it wherever.
Well, they think that it's just like I read this post and it's like, do you know you give up your weekend to go to family time?
Smoked it.
Or your holidays?
Yeah, choked up.
Oh my God. Need to tap it a little bit harder. Watch. I'm gonna watch. When I make one, I'm gonna go on a roll and it's gonna be mad. Oh my God. I'm selling my own bag. I hope you know what you're not doing.
Oh my God, how's that not go in? Bro.
Uh-oh. At least you're putting all of them in one corner.
Look at those 3 balls right there.
Bro, how did that not go in?
Knock one of them in.
Ooh. Okay. We got pool shark over here.
Yeah, that's bad for you now.
Uh-oh. AC with the comeback.
Oh my goodness. It hit though. You got nothing here. You got nothing. You got nothing.
What's next, AC?
There's nothing. There's
Attention and time and effort and consistency. That was one thing that I have to learn is every single customer that comes in,
I'm just selling my bag. Caught me on a bad day.
Oh.
Ooh.
Look at this ball.
That thing is right.
Oh, that.
No, it didn't move 5 inches.
Oh, I didn't. I was looking. It didn't move 5 inches.
That's the rule. That's the pool rule.
That's what they say in football when the offensive line moves. Say, hey, he didn't move him enough.
Houston was on the fraction.
Oh, it's a scratch.
Yeah.
It's on this side. How does that thing determine where that ball go?
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
Machines like this are crazy.
Yo, if I don't make this, I suck. No.
Uh-oh.
That boy trying to get cute with it. Nah. Okay.
Okay, if he hit this shot.
I need both of them.
AC.
He's gonna hit it so hard. That was John. He's just gonna go right in front of it. Right in front of both. GG's.
Come on, man. Don't give up yet. What are you
That's all I
doing?
needed. That's all I needed.
What are you
That's
doing?
all I needed.
I barely tapped it.
That's all I needed.
Oh,
Right there.
which
right
one?
there.
Which
right
one?
There, Chuck.
Which one?
Right there, Chuck.
Oh. Oh, hey, hold on. AC, come on, man.
Only shot I had. It wasn't that clean of a shot. Oh, he smoked it.
What? How am I supposed? How did I just?
All right, AC, which one you call it, man?
I'm selling.
You gotta call it. This one? Hey, I ain't gonna question AC no more. He almost made that last one versus Cole.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna get this pocket.
Hold on, which one you calling?
I'm calling this pocket right here, the winning pocket.
Oh, scratch it. Oh.
How does that happen?
Let's go, AC, yeah, for the win. Yes, sir.
AC.
I escaped with a win, with a dub.
AC.
That's crazy. Come on.
Let us know, AC.
I get you on this one. My fault. I just licked my fingers. Crazy. I got hell of a.
All right, AC, man, you got the dub. You know, what happened?
You know, I just came in, I executed my game plan. Me and the coaches, we had a good game plan. They said, hey, you just need to hit your shots. And that's what I did. I came out and executed. I did my thing. You saw the hits, you saw the game, you saw the execution. That's all it was.
Jakobi, what you think, man?
I think if I wouldn't have hit all of his balls in for him and not missed the 8 ball in twice,
I hit your ball too. You hit the same amount of balls in.
and not knock the white ball in after I knocked the 8 ball in, I think I would have won. But you know, you win some, you lose some, you lose. It is what it is. I'm sure I'll play again in the future, and I'll win, and I'll get it back in blood. So.
All right, hey, go ahead, AC.
The game was just blessing me for the loss that y'all were about to take in the papa shot. That's all.
Hey, man. Jakobi, we appreciate you. AC,
Yes, sir.
give
It's
a
always good to be
quick
here.
closeout for
Hey.
5-star.
You know, you were watching King of the Game podcast. Appreciate 5-Star Dive Bar and Grill being our host, being our gracious host, hooking it up always. Appreciate y'all.
All right, peace.